Hey, 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 hey. Happy Monday, everyone. It's me, LonnieB. It's been a while, right? I am back. I am back. I am back. And I'm super, super, super excited for so many reasons. So let me just go ahead and get the first one out the way. Because this year, me and my chocolate sensation, we celebrated 1 year anniversary and it was amazing. It is awesome when you are with someone who loves you as much, if not more, than you love them. So we're kind of trying to compete about who loves each other the more. So you just have to understand the Kusamos household. But also, it is a wonderful feeling to be a woman who can submit to a man because of his love and his submission unto the Lord. So it is wonderful. So this weekend we celebrated 1 year and it was amazing. And I actually turned my phone off. Can y'all believe it? I actually turned it off. So that's the first thing. Second thing is that we've made it through Thanksgiving. Thankful with the praise and gratitude in my heart. But not only am I thankful for just Thanksgiving, but I am thankful for life in itself. So I am thankful every single day. And more importantly, y'all, as you know, I'm living currently out of the country in the UAE, right? And so holidays aren't celebrated. If you know much about the country, you know the holidays aren't celebrated here. So kind of like it was Thanksgiving, but it wasn't Thanksgiving because they're getting ready. They just had Diwali, and then on December 1st and 2nd, we're celebrating the history when the UAE was founded. So a lot of things are going on. So I have like mixed holiday emotions going on right now, but I'm excited because I'm learning about new holidays. I'm learning about new customs and traditions, but nothing will ever take away from home, and nothing will ever take away from what my Lord Savior Jesus Christ has planted and instilled in me. So talking about being thankful and being grateful, y'all. Well, so I've been in the UAE since May, right? So I have my ups and downs of missing home, right? But then I realized, okay, I think about the pros and the cons, and I'm like, I could stay in the UAE just a little bit longer, right? But I do miss you all. So today, I actually have the privilege of having a guest. This guest, oh my gosh, she has been amazing to me. And I know if my husband was here, he'd be like, what are you crying for? Stop crying. So I'm not going to cry, but nonetheless, this person has not missed a day of us communicating, not once or twice a day, 3 times a day. And I think in the whole time that I've been here, we have only missed probably one day because I was in my feelings, and one day because she was in her feelings. But you just have those days, right? And you have to give each other space. But when I tell you, it has been amazing. So today, I get to sit in the writer's seat on Morning Tea with LonnieB, and I get to just enjoy her teaching this morning. Of course, I'm a chime in, right? I just can't be quiet, not on the Morning Tea. But before I do, I want to tell you all that LonnieB and Company Network has a new Facebook page. So I'm asking each and every one of you to please go like, follow, and share the new page. It is actually where all of the team, the family that we have, that's part of the LonnieB and Co network, where we will go and all of our shows will be aired. So I am building a network along with others. Well, we will bring you an inspiration, encouragement, and motivation on a day-to-day basis. So without further ado, because I get to take a seat, but we do have some news that we're going to share with you, I would like to introduce to you and welcome to the rest of you, my dear friend, my sister from another mister, my sister from another mother, my sister, my dear friend, Minister Rosalind Long. Hey, girl.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. It is a marvelous Monday.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And
Yes.
I get to sit back and I get to sit back. Look, let me see. Let me see if Aunt Betty on here. See, Aunt Betty, that's why she was rushing you off the phone. I'm just going to go on and tell it. I'm just going to go on and tell it. That's why she was rushing you off the phone.
Oh
So,
my
yes.
goodness.
So today, Rosalind is bringing the word. But before we do that, we do have to share. Hey, Aunt Cynthia. we do have to share with you some news, and I'm going to let Rosalind take off on it because I'm going to be driving the wheel and from the back seat today. Rosalind?
Okay, so first we want to share with you guys because we are so excited because at midnight on the 28th, we with Lonnie B and Company Network, we're having a give-a-thon. Aren't you guys excited? Yay! We're having a give-a-thon because Tuesday is National Giving Day. And so it gives everyone an opportunity to give back. And so we have partnered with different organizations, and these organizations, some of them are nonprofits, some of them are just ministries, but nevertheless, they are making impacts and changing lives. And so we want to give everyone an opportunity to help support these ministries and organizations that have partnered with Lonnie B and Company Network. So we're going to have a 24-hour give-a-thon. So you're going to get to see my face, of course, my smile as we go ahead and do this give-a-thon. I know you guys who are old enough, y'all remember Jerry Lewis, and y'all watched that Jerry Lewis give-a-thon.
Did
Yes, you did.
with the
Some of
telephone.
you even called in and you gave. So at least this way, you will have an opportunity to support organizations and ministries with people who look like you and who you know that are making a difference and an impact in other people's lives. And so that's what's most important is that we have an opportunity to make a change because that's what we are supposed to do is to make a change in somebody else's life. God has blessed us, and it is our duty to bless someone else in whatever
Absolutely.
way, no matter how small or minute you may think it is very important to bless others. And so that's why we have come up with this idea, Lonnie B Company Network, to have a give-a-thon, a 24-hour give-a-thon. So we just ask that you support us in any way that you can. So whether that's by giving or whether that is by inviting your friends. So we ask that everyone invites 5 people. Invite 5 people to come on and to at least participate in the give-a-thon. And if you just share it, the more you share it, the more that there's an opportunity that someone's life will be impacted. And so that's
Absolutely.
all that we're asking because that is our job is to make a difference.
And
So,
the beauty of it, Rosalind, about that is that, they may say, well, I don't have the finances to give, I really don't have the time to share it because I'm at work or just time doesn't permit it at the time that we come on. But watch this. There will be replays. We will replay this every day because we have to break out of the mindset of that giving is only on a particular day. Giving is every day. And if you do not have the financial resources, you very well may give of your time and your talents. And you may say, oh, well, Rosalind's in Texas and I'm in Mississippi. I'm in Mississippi, but I really believe in what she's doing. Well, Rosalind may have a need for somebody just to make phone calls for her, or Rosalind may have a need for someone just to send an email for her, just as saying that, hey, I support her. I support what she's doing. I support her mission. I support her vision. Can you just please, support her? So there are so many ways to give. For some reason, we have gotten on this monetary thing, but it's not always about money. Sometimes it is about just us giving of our time and our talents. And I promise you, you work those thumbs and fingers all day on social media. It takes 2 seconds to hit a share button, a like button, or a forward button, or a heart button. And I promise you, you may not think it'll make a difference to us, but imagine to the people that all of these organizations serve and service, and they go out there and they see people that are loving on these organizations that are help making a difference in our community. So please, we ask you for the marathon, please come on. I do have open slots available. Of course, there's some weird hours, but I do have slots open. And remember, it's going to be recorded. So if you know someone who could benefit from fundraising, or even just a small business that's getting out there and want to hear their word. They have 1 hour on the network, 1 hour on the network that they can come on, and that 1 hour they run it. I'm not a moderator. I'm not asking questions. I'm just running behind the scenes. What I am doing, what Lonnie B and Company and Network, what we decided to do was give those individuals and organizations a platform where they can get the word out. So please support. Please don't hesitate to share, like, and follow. Okay, Rosalind, I'm ready for morning devotion. Come on, teacher. Come on, teacher.
Okay, so this morning, our morning devotion is, and I know you guys are probably tired of hearing this, but I think so often we get complacent about things. So be thankful. Be thankful. And we're going to come from 1 Thessalonians 5:16-18, which reads, Rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. Now, listen, I think so often we find ourselves in situations, and so we become discouraged and we feel anxious and things like that. But we have to remind ourselves that there are plans already set for our lives, that our destiny is already set. So even though we're in a situation that we feel like is not favorable to us at the time, because I don't know about you, but I can just speak about me. I can only talk about Rosalind because I know that I found myself in situations and I felt like, oh my goodness, why am I here? How did I get here? Like it just, it feels like it is the end of the world, so to speak. Sometimes depends on the circumstance we're in. But it tells us to rejoice. And when you think about rejoice, what does that mean to you? Rejoice means that we should be happy. We should be glad, that we should show pleasure. So even though I found myself in prison, I had to be rejoice. I had to be glad. I had to be happy because why? There was a purpose. Each and everything that happens in our lives, there is a purpose. It tells us that all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord according to his will. So even though you find yourself in a situation that may not seem favorable, we have to rejoice. We have to be happy. We have to be glad, right? It says pray continually. What does that mean? Continually. It means that we have to pray regularly. We have to pray frequently, repeatedly. You probably thinking he tired of hearing that from me. No, he's never tired of hearing from you. God is never tired of you communicating with him. So we have to rejoice. That means be happy. Continue to pray. So keep repeating, keep telling him, keep thanking him, keep letting him know that regardless of how it looks like to my natural eye, I am thankful, God, because I know you've already worked it out. It may not be that you want it to work out, but it's already been worked out. So regardless of that situation that you're dealing with, I want to encourage you on today to be glad, be happy, rejoice, be thankful regardless of the situation because it's already worked out. Just because it doesn't look like it to our natural eye doesn't mean that it's not worked out. Because I don't know what kind of God you serve, but the one that I serve,
he's a good
bigger
God.
than any problem that I could ever have. He's bigger than anything I could even imagine. And see, if he does it for me, he will do it for you. So don't get discouraged. Don't be despaired. Don't be anxious. Pray. Rejoice and tell him thank you that you are thankful. Even though this situation looks dim, God, I thank you because I know what you can, what you will, and what you are going to do in my life. So listen, stop thinking that he's just going to do something for Susie or Jack or Harry. He will do it for you too. So remember that as you go through your day. And I know we've been talking about Thanksgiving, but remember, we're supposed to be thankful every day.
Every day.
Every day. not just on a one particular day, but remember, let's be thankful every day. Every day he gives us another opportunity. That's his grace and his mercy. And it's not because we're some great people, because we're worthy. It's because of who he is and not because of who we are. But remember, it's because of whose we are,
We are.
because we belong to him. I belong to him. I don't know about you. I don't know if you can read my shirt today, but it says, I am a kingdom girl. So
I hope
listen,
mine is in the mail.
listen, I belong to him. And so when you belong to him, you walk differently. You have a different attitude about yourself because you know, and it's because of confidence in knowing the God that you serve. So
Right.
continue to rejoice in whatever circumstance it is and being thankful, and continue to pray because he hears us and he's already got it worked out. So be thankful.
And
Be
one of the
thankful.
things you didn't, one of the things you talked about, you said be thankful and pray. But I look at it that in between that being thankful and praying is that it's praise. You praise him in the midst of it. That praise on the inside,
On the
that
inside.
praise that even though it looks dark down the road, even though it looks like there's no hope, there's no light at the end of the tunnel, but inside, something inside of you will say that the same God who did it before, that he will do it again. And that is enough to give you a praise right there, because so many times, watch this, so many times during the holidays, some of us were alone. Some of us thought we should have been with certain people, and those people bailed out
Yes.
on us, or they rolled around. Or the simple fact is, some of us were just, God just isolated you and put you on the backside of the desert, and you don't understand why. And you want to say the woe, it's me, instead of saying, whoa, God, I thank you for allowing it to be me, right? Because sometimes he has to remove us so we can know that it's him. So when we're thankful, we're thanking him, the man, and not the man. So
Mm-hmm.
we tend to forget oftentimes because we always want things the way we always planned, plotted, and we strategize and think we want to have it done. But
Right.
when we live the life after Christ, unfortunately, everybody, he is not Burger King. So he's not going to always let us have it our way.
No, he's not Burger King. Have it your
It's
way.
not Burger King, so you can't get that Whopper with 2 slices of cheese and some bacon. He might not want you to have no bacon, 1 slice of cheese. However it is how he's going to dish it out. And oftentimes we forget that, and we want to say, well, God, you forgot about me. No, he didn't forget about you. It just wasn't your timing. But even in the midst of his no, we still should say thank you. Even in
Yes,
the midst of his not now, we still should say thank you. And so
absolutely.
I am thankful for Thessalonians, because it says never stop praying. Never stop praying. Never stop praising him. Never stop giving him all the glory, because no matter where you are, whether you're down in the bottom or you at the pinnacle of the top, it is all because of God of where we are. Nothing happens without him, and nothing happens without him not knowing that it
That's right.
happened. So I
That's
am
right.
thankful for my life. I'm thankful. I was missing family this week. No, you know what? Let me tell you, let me just be true. I wasn't missing no family. I was missing some turkey, some dressing, some dressing, some cranberry sauce, some greens. Because let me tell you, out here, we don't have greens, we have leaves. And you just have to decipher what leaf it is. And
Mm-mm.
then we didn't have dressing, y'all. I had to order cornmeal that cost me $30 to get some cornmeal here, because they don't have cornmeal. But y'all, is Thanksgiving really about the food, or was it really about me being thankful? And I'm telling you, if you haven't watched Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving and Charlie Brown's Christmas, watch it, and watch it through your spiritual lens. And I promise you, it will bless your soul. People laugh because it's a signature that we watch every year. But every year I get something different. I was telling Rosin, I said, every year I watch it, I find something different out about old Charlie Brown, old Chuck, right? Old Chuck. But, Chuck never gave up. You notice that, Rosalind?
He never
He
gave up.
never gave up. He Never gave up. Peppermint Patty went off on him about that daggum dinner. And Thick Pen said, did he invite you or did you invite yourself? Uh. So you complaining about something that you went out and got yourself, not realizing that he didn't ask you to come and get it. And that's God. God didn't ask you to come and get it. Sometimes we go get stuff and find stuff that we know that we shouldn't even have no dealing with it. But even in the midst of that, and I mess up, we still have to say thank you. We still have to say, God, we appreciate you. So Roz, I just want to throw my 2 cents in there because that was a good start. That was a good teaching, Gab. Now, I'm excited to have some U.S. blood on here with me. Oh, Jesus. But anyway, y'all, this is what she gets every day, except it's like to the end part because she gets to hear the Cusimos in action. So, but Rosa, I appreciate you. I'm thankful for you. We didn't miss the day. So I'm Betty, you taught her well. I'm Cynthia, you taught her well. But I just, I'm thankful. And the thankful comes every day. And if you haven't told somebody thankful and you've been selfishly just saying what you're thankful for, tell the people that you're thankful for, thank you.
Absolutely.
Tell the people that you're thankful for that you're thankful. You know, people laugh at me because if you've gotten my little videos that I send on a weekly basis, just telling you good morning and thank you, it's because I'm thankful for you being in my space in this season. I'm thankful for you being in my life. Rosalind looking like I ain't never got one. You see me every morning. You don't have to give one. But anyway, so I'm just really, really thankful. So anyway, go ahead, Rosalind.
Okay, so we just want to tell everyone thank you for joining us on today. We want to remind you about the Give-a-thon. Please don't forget the Give-a-thon. Like I said, even if you cannot give monetarily, we ask that you invite 5 friends. And that way, those 5 friends, if they invite 5 friends, then we will continue to have people, at least they're viewing and they get to learn about the different organizations and businesses that will be on so they can learn about them. So who knows, it says, whose life will be impacted. And that's the bottom line, is that somebody's life is impacted at the end of the day. So please, it's a 24-hour give-a-thon. Do not forget. We're going to remind you. You're going to see it all over all of our social media platforms. You will see it. Like I said, you will see the new page. Please go like, follow, and share LonnieB and Company Network. Don't forget to go and like that page for us. Please. That is so very important. But again, we will be reminding you all. And again, be thankful. Let someone know that you're thankful for having them in your life. Like I am so thankful for my sister, Alonda. You just don't understand. So, and Roderick, we're thankful for you. Thank you for
look.
this morning.
He woke up to tune in.
Yes. And of course, Aunt Betty and Aunt Cynthia, they're on every morning with LonnieB, for morning tea. We're thankful for you ladies. We're just thankful for all of you joining in.
And Ramona is on. Ramona Johnson. She's new to the network. Blue Ministry. She's on.
Well, welcome, Ramona. We're so glad to have you be a part of the family. Thank you.
Y'all don't understand. We cut up. We have fun, but it is in the love of Jesus. It is kingdom work. One of the things that I was praying as Rosalind told me that this was going to expand, because I was just doing it to give people a platform to where they could actually talk about it and just be able to speak. But Rosalind said, Alonda, it's going to grow. And one of the things I said, God, if it's going to grow, I want it to grow for your glory. I want it to grow for your kingdom. And I want it to be a place where people who have something to say, that's a hidden gem, that they can be a loud voice, because I know what he promised me in 2016 and 2018. So I'm just waiting to see the manifestation of everyone. So, okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's okay. So again, as you go through your day, Remember to be thankful and to let someone
Amen.
know that you are thankful for them. And most of all, and most importantly, let God know that you're thankful for all the things that He has done and who He is to you. That is most
Amen.
important, is that you let Him know that you're thankful for Him just being Him all by Himself. That is most important. So just remember that. Remember to tune in for the Giveathon at midnight. And we pray that you have a wonderful, wonderful week. And you know what I always say? Make it
Wait
a
a minute,
great
wait a
day.
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I know you didn't think you was getting up out of here. I know you didn't.
Oh yeah.
Let me go. You already know. Don't play. Let me go and tap the mic. Boop. I'm sorry. I'm waiting on Dear Life After. Go right ahead. Go ahead, Sam.
Y'all see this, y'all understand that this is what I have to put up with? Do y'all understand that this is what I have to deal with on a daily basis, ma'am? I have to deal with this lady, all of her craziness, but I
You
love her.
do. You
But
do.
I do love her.
I feel cute. My hair braided here.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what
I
we're
got
gonna do
some
with her,
lipstick
okay?
on. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. Dear Life After. Go ahead.
Okay. Dear life after, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. Dear life after, because you exist, there was a before. Dear life after, we never imagined that life would be this way, but because there is an after. Dear life after, we're so, so thankful. Dear life after, because of the trials, because of the tribulations, you exist. Dear life after, we magnify God because we know that it is He who brought us together. Dear life after, we thank you for the connections. We thank you for speaking into our lives. We thank you for all that you've done and all that you're going to do. Dear life after, we thank you for God will get the glory for all that has happened. Dear life after, we thank you because we know that you exist. Even though it looks dim in the going through, we know that there is an after. So, dear life after, we thank you, we thank you, we thank you. Oh my goodness. Alonda, Alonda, Alonda.
And we thank you, Rosalind, for sharing the word today. Who knows, y'all? She may be back another day this week. I don't know. But until then, let's go. Lean in with me. And now let's say it. Smile. You owe it to yourself. No one
No
does it
one does it better than you.
better than you. Until tomorrow, be blessed, everyone. Have a wonderful day. And always be a blessing. Bye for now.